Where is she? No. On the phone?
Yeah.
They called?
I don't know.
No, they didn't call.
But they want to talk to you.
They want me to come outside so they can beat me up.
Don't go outside.
No, you don't go outside. I usually get some running over. Have you produced that search warrant yet? Apparently the jackasses don't have a search warrant. Don't worry about it. What's the difference? What difference does it worry about anything?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
I don't know.
You already told them you're here. That's all you can do.
They're talking in the back.
This is a wellness
They're
check.
talking in the back.
It doesn't matter. They'll go. They'll go. They'll go. They'll go. They'll go humiliated, but they'll go. They want to break down the door. Break down the door. It's been broken down before. I'm on standby. No, I'm on record. The guy says his name is Pozo. I said, Bozo? He said, quit making fun of my name. Huh? I don't think so.
Yeah, these two.
Yeah? Okay.
They're talking.
You need to get off my property. You're trespassing on my property. You need to get off my property. Nobody called you.
I need Richard to come to the door and it will be done.
You are done. I order you to get off my property. You've already spoken to Richard. I have it on tape. Yes, I do. I have it on tape. You better care, mister. No, you don't. You're trespassing. He stood right there and I put a light on him. You saw him. You fail to identify yourself. I don't know who the fuck you people think you are. It's 1 o'clock. You listen. You shut up and listen. Listen, FOP. Listen, FOP. Listen, fraternal brother. Listen, fraternal blood oath brother. Listen, Freemason. You're on my fucking property at 1 o'clock in the morning. You don't have probable cause and you don't have a search warrant. Shut up. You've already threatened to break down the door. If you're going to break down the door, break down the door. No, you won't. Get over here, big man. Get over here, frat brother. Get over here, frat brother, and kick down the door. You're a big man. You have a gun and a taser. You're trespassing on my property at 1 o'clock in the morning, frightening my family, big man.
You got a bunch of guns in your house.
Bunch of guys?
Guns.
Bunch of guns? Really?
Yep.
Really? Where do you get this tidbit of information?
I have my sources.
You have your sources, jackass. If you're going to come in, come on in. Be a man. You're here. You got probable cause. Come on in. Nobody's coming out. You have a taser and you have guns. You'll shoot and kill us. You people kill people. You kill people left and right.
No, we don't.
You got the morals of a snake, you son of a bitch. Come on over here. I'm standing in the window. Come on over and shoot me. Come on over into the light. You say you have probable cause, right? What's your probable cause?
I need to tell you that again.
You're on my fucking property and you're going to dictate to me?
I don't need your permission.
You don't.
Nope.
I don't have to talk to you. Get off my property.
You don't want to talk to Richard?
I order you off my property.
I need to talk to you. I need to talk to Richard.
This is my property. I order you off my property.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen. You're going to get off my property.
Nope.
Where's the SWAT team?
They're coming.
No, they're not.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. Where's the SWAT team? Why don't you bring the K-9 too?
I don't need no that.
You don't need anything because you have no ground to stand on. You say you're doing a wellness check. My son spoke with you already. He said, get off the property. He's already spoke with you. You have no legitimate business on my property. You are trespassing, and I order you to get off my property. What don't you understand about that?
Not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Well, Richard Jr. comes out and talks.
Nobody's coming out and talk with you because you're a nut. You've already threatened me. You've already threatened to break down the door. I don't let nuts in my house at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Just open them.
What?
I don't break doors down. We just open them.
Go ahead and open it then.
We will.
Let me see your warrant.
I don't need one.
You don't need a warrant to enter my house.
Nope.
You can do whatever you want.
Checking on the welfare of your son.
The welfare of my son is my concern, and he's already spoken with you.
He hasn't spoken.
You are breaking my Fourth Amendment right against illegal searches and seizures. You are breaking my Fourth Amendment right. There's a Constitution. This is going on YouTube, so be careful with your words. Does the Constitution apply? Do I have constitutional rights? Answer the question, FOP. Do I have constitutional rights? Do I have the right to be secure in my home and my papers against unreasonable, illegal searches and seizures? Mr. FOP, I ask you a question. It is illegal. You've spoke with my son. You need to get off my property. You no longer have probable cause. Nobody is required to come out there and interact with you. No, they're not. Nobody is compelled under the Constitution to answer the questions of the police without an attorney present. Nobody. You better stop it. You better stop it. You're getting yourself in a lot deeper. You're getting yourself in problems here. Do not go to the door. Hey, come here. Here, we will go to the door, you look in and see him, and then you get off my property, right?
Correct.
Come here.
I'm here.
Come, stand back. Come to the door, dumbass. Come on, FOP. Come to the door. He's here. Come on. Nobody's stepping outside, dumbass. Listen. Break down the door. You're violating my Fourth Amendment right. You are now violating my Fourth Amendment right. I am not asking you to leave. I'm ordering you to leave my property. Nobody steps out. Nobody is required to step out, and you know it. You know it. Stop playing your head games. You know it. Nobody is required to interact with you. Nobody is required to step outside their domicile. You know it, and you lie. Nobody's required. If you had probable cause, you would have a search warrant. My son has presented himself to you. He will not step outside to be tasered and shot. You are a liar. You have a taser and you're prepared to use it. Come over here where we can identify you and see if that you're a law enforcement officer. I have no proof who you are. You're not going to, are you a cockroach? Come on over here. This is going on the internet. Be careful with your words. You're violating my Fourth Amendment right against searches and seizures. You do not have probable cause, and you do not have a search warrant. If you have a search warrant, I welcome you to kick down my door. Listen, you don't understand. You're confused. Okay? Maybe you're smoking too much of the marijuana you steal off people. You are confused. Kick down the door with your search warrant. Come on. Who cares what you do? Would you like me to send out? You're on my property, motherfucker. Get off my property. Why not? Rick, tell him you're all right, but don't tell him anything else.
I'm all right. You have to leave.
No.
I'm not stepping outside. I don't have to step outside. I'm not required by law to step outside.
Well, then you need to talk to your girlfriend now. She's the one that called.
Don't say anything about it. You need to leave.
Not gonna happen.
It's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. You know you don't have probable cause. You know you humiliated yourself. You know you look like a jackass out there. You know that. You know you don't have probable cause. Did you serve in Iraq?
So you need to tell your girlfriend.
Did you serve? No, don't say anything like that. Did you serve in Iraq? Have you killed children? Have you taken your blood oath? You're a Freemason, aren't you? You need to go. Put your tail between your legs and get the fuck off my property. It's going to happen. You know it's going to happen.
You're going to have to leave.
You're going to have to leave. My son has already spoken with you. It is good enough. It's as good as it's going to get.
Yeah.
You need to leave. I don't open the door at 1 o'clock in the morning to strangers with guns. Do you understand? Do you understand? You're a peace officer. You're not a soldier. You understand that? A peace officer. You were hired. You're an employee of Volusia County to keep the peace. You're not a soldier. You're not James Bond. You're not Schwarzenegger. You're a peace officer. You're swore to serve and protect. Do you don't understand that? Is there something about the Constitution that aggravates you? Get off my property.
Get off our property.
I'm not on your property. Get off my property. You are aggravating me.
You're in violation of the law.
Come over here where I can see you. Why not? Are you afraid? Do you have a gun in your hand? Put your gun down. Come on, coward. Step over here. You got your hand on it? Please come over and shoot me then. I mean, if that's what you have, if that's your intention, you said you were going to bring the SWAT team. There's no SWAT team coming. Yeah, really. They would have been here by now. Special weapons and tactics. There's no SWAT team coming. You're lying. You're lying. I have a Fourth Amendment right. I'm secure in my home and my papers against unlawful searches and seizures. You have no probable cause. You spoke with the person you claim to be looking out for. You have no search warrant. You have no legal standing to order citizens who are not suspected of committing a crime to exit their domicile. You have nothing. You've humiliated yourself. You've made a jackass out of yourself. You need to leave.
You need to leave.
You need to leave.
I'm not going to come.
Nobody's coming out.
I don't have to come out, and I choose not to come out.
Come over here where I can see you. Do you have a gun in your hand?
Nope.
You have a gun, you put the light on me.
I have a gun, yeah, I have a light.
I have a light, I don't have a gun. Come on over here. I don't know what you're going to do. What's that? Speak up.
Richard Jr. needs to come out to the door.
What for? Are you going to pat him down? Are you going to throw him onto the ground?
Nope.
Are you going to kick his ribs in? Huh? Your frat brothers killed a 107-year-old man in Arkansas last year. They sent in a SWAT team. They shot him down. Your frat mothers, I saw one of your frat brothers kick a woman handcuffed in the head. I mean, is there no end to the shenanigans that you people play? You're not soldiers. This isn't a war zone. This is the United States of America. You're on private property. You do not have a search warrant. You do not have probable cause. You need to leave. I'm not asking you to leave. I'm ordering you to leave. You need to leave. This is harassment. You are harassing me.
You're keeping your son from ending this whole situation. He opens the door and I see he's fine.
You already saw that he's fine. He's already spoken to you.
That doesn't, me hearing somebody doesn't tell me anything.
You don't speak English or you don't understand English. Wait a minute. I got it on tape, Jack. Hey, jackass, I got it on tape. You said, hey, jackass, shut up. You said it doesn't matter if he talks to you. Don't you understand English? I mean, what is the IQ of the average cop now? 97?
You have to
You
leave.
need to get off my property. I'm not, listen, jackass, I'm not polite to people banging on my door at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, well, tell him to open the door and talk to us.
I don't open my door with people with guns at 1 o'clock in the morning, jackass.
I'm not opening the door. You have to leave.
No, we're not leaving until we talk to you, Richard.
You're talking to him now, jackass. It's on tape.
I don't know that that's him.
Well, are you for real? Are you a cartoon?
This is
You don't know it's him? You know him on sight? Wait a minute. Have you seen him before?
Nope.
Then what good? Wait a minute, retardate. You haven't seen him before, but you need to see him to identify him?
Correct.
You don't know what he looks like.
Got a picture of him on our computer.
Is that right? Well, come over and look at him then.
No, not with your... I don't know if you got a gun.
I know you have a gun, and I know you're prepared to use it. I know you target practice. You fire without hesitation now. You have targets of pregnant women that you fire upon. You have targets of elderly people that you shoot at. I know your training involves shooting unarmed people. Yes, you do, jackass. Yes, you do. I read it on the Fraternal Order of Police website. You have targets depicting pregnant women and children, and you're not supposed to hesitate to shoot. Yeah, listen, mumbler, listen, jackass, get off my property. It's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. You're making a fool of yourself. I got another hour and 15 minutes on this camera, okay? Yeah, I know, you get paid. You get paid a lot of money to harass people. Why don't you go out there and try to solve a crime?
Yeah.
Why don't you go, maybe the donut shops are open. Oh, you would know, wouldn't you? Who is this? Which jackass am I speaking with?
Now, what's your name and badge number?
Yeah, name and badge number. He won't identify himself. He's already threatened to break the door down with a SWAT team. Bring the SWAT team! You know what? I need to call a supervisor.
Yeah.
Bring the SWAT team.
They probably don't have many people out this time.
The SWAT team takes time, he said.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, don't say anything. My emergency is at 1829 Nelson Avenue, Ormond Beach. It's in Volusia County. I have people attempting to burglarize my house and property. They're on the property now. Yes, ma'am. I would love to speak to a supervisor. I've already called 911 several times. I spoke with a Joe Bozo and several other rookies. Hurry up, this is an emergency. They're trying to break into my house. I will if I can. Is this a supervisor? I'd like to speak with a man, please. That's not going to do me much good, is it? I have people attempting to break into my house. They say they're from the police department. I don't have their badge numbers. I have them on film. They're shining lights in my window and banging on the door. They said there's an anonymous wellness check. So, taking them at their word that there's a slight chance that they are police officers who don't know the Constitution, my son said he's fine and they need to leave. They said they need to see him even though they don't know what he looks like because somebody, an anonymous tipster, said that they need to come to my house and bang on the windows and doors at 1 o'clock in the morning. They have their guns and their tasers. Now, I'm not going out because I don't want to be shot down or tasered. They shot a 107-year-old man in Arkansas last year. Okay, they shot it. They're all. Are they members of the Fraternal Order of Police? They all take up. You know what they are. Please don't insult my intelligence and make a jackass out of yourself. Are these members of the Fraternal Order of Police? They will shoot to kill. Now I've already satisfied their demand to produce my son. We all want to go to bed. You need to call off these maniacs. Nobody's going outside, because if we go outside, you could tase us, arrest us, and or shoot us. Have you? I'm asking you a question. No, wait a minute. First off, I do not consent to a search of my property. Secondly, you cannot enter my house without a search warrant. Thirdly, yes they do. He's already threatened to call the SWAT team. Is the SWAT... Wait a minute. You answer my question. I called you. Is the SWAT team on the way? You know, please don't jerk me around. This is very stressful. Whatever your name is. Please don't jerk me around. I called there in good faith, okay? I pay taxes. This is Volusia County. You have people pretending to be in security guard costumes, pretending to be the police, banging on my door. You say, no, let me finish. I'm calling an emergency call. You have to let me talk. You don't have to let me talk. And you're a 911 operator, you don't have to let me talk. And what's your name? Shannon. Okay, you'll be in the report. And what's your last name? You're not going to give me your last name. You're required by law to... Wait a minute. No, stop. You need to stop and calm down. You need to calm down. Listen, Missy. They're breaking into my... Missy, they're breaking into my house, Missy. I'll call you whatever I want. I'll call you late for breakfast. Missy, don't hang up. Shannon, won't give me your last name.
You might get in trouble for that.
Doesn't matter.
No, I mean, what's the call? What's the 911?
I have a complaint. They're breaking into my house. It doesn't matter. They don't have a search warrant. They do not possess a search warrant. Yeah, go to bed. Where's the SWAT team? Where's the SWAT team? What? Don't talk. You're on YouTube. Don't talk. Watch this. Run away! Run away! This is people identifying themselves as being from the Volusia County Sheriff's Department, which encompasses Daytona, of course. They say they're from the Sheriff's Department. They knock on a window. When I shine the light, they run away. An hour ago, they were content to shine lights on me, but I have a light to shine on them, and they run away. They say they have a reason to be here, but they won't produce a search warrant. They say they're doing a wellness check. We've already produced the person who they're checking on, and that's not good enough for them. We're not going outside because we don't want to be tased and we don't want to be shot. Come on out, you little cockroach. This is to be there. Shoot me in the head tonight. I won't live to see tomorrow. Well, it's 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, just be careful.
Pardon?
I said, don't get yourself shot.
Yeah, I guess so. They say I have guns. I ask them where they got that information. They say they have their sources. Come over here so we can talk. Come over here so we can talk. You hear me? Come on over here. Put your gun down and come over here. Come over here. Put your gun down. Show me your warrant and I'll open the door. Show me your search warrant and I'll open the door. Come on, where's the SWAT team? Show me your search warrant.
Richard Jr., come out and talk to us.
Richard Jr.'s not coming out. He's already spoke with you. You need to leave my property. Where's the SWAT team? Where is the SWAT team? You said the SWAT team was coming. Where is it?
I didn't say one was coming.
You said to say, hey, don't play jokes now. It's too late. It's too late to play jokes. It's 1:35 in the morning and you're trespassing on my property. I order you to leave my property. It will happen. It's going to happen. Break down the door or leave. You've already spoken with my son. I have it on tape, you jackass. I got it on tape. You spoke with my son. I don't know who you are. You spoke with my son. It's 1:35 in the morning. Bring the helicopter and bring the SWAT team. Come on. Look. He already talked to you. Nobody's coming out. It's not going to happen, bozo. It's not going to happen, bozo. Nobody's coming out to be tased and beat. Nobody wants to get shot tonight. Put your gun down. Holster your gun. Holster your gun. You better not take it out of its holster. That's a violation. There's no imminent threat. Nobody has threatened you. You need not fear for your safety, pussy. Nobody has threatened you. You're banging on the doors and windows of a private residence at 1829 Nelson Avenue, Ormond Beach, unincorporated Volusia County. You were ordered by the owner and occupant of the house to leave the property. You say you're here to do a wellness check. I produced the person you said you're doing the wellness check on. That's as far as it goes. I satisfied the requirement. He has spoke with you and you have spoke with him. It's time for you to leave. And it is going to happen unless you produce a warrant. I have this all on tape. It's all going on the internet. Be careful what you say. I'm ordering you to get off my property. Is that clear? Apparently it's not clear. You do not have probable cause. You do not possess reasonable suspicion that a crime has been committed on this property. If you have the legal authority to enter this house, enter this house. If you do not have the legal authority to enter my private residence, I am not requesting, I'm ordering you to leave. Well, I wish I could get him on film. Apparently they can get away with anything.
Did they leave?
I don't know. I can't see them. No, wait, you gotta take a crap, take it in here. No probable cause, no search warrant. They're doing the mythical wellness test check based on, according to them, an anonymous tipster. Okay. They're looking for you. You've not been charged with a crime. You're not suspected of committing a crime. I produced you. You spoke with them. They refused to leave. They want us outside so they can tase us. That's what they want. Well, I'll remain a man as long as I can. Damn it. Then he mentioned guns, that we have guns. I said, well, where did you get that information? He said, we have our sources. Well, the last time I checked, there's an amendment saying that the citizens who aren't felons are allowed to possess firearms. That's what I heard. Could be propaganda. Be nothing but propaganda. That people would say, hey, maybe we'll get a couple 100,000 views on YouTube. He told me once, it's on here, to put down my camera. You know, without this camera, I'd probably be laying in a pool of blood right now.
Yeah, I know.
Even if you don't have a camera, it's always good to say you do. As long as they think you do, that's something.
I don't even see the cars they have there.
I didn't see them either. They probably parked a little bit down the road. Probably parked at Steve's.
Yeah.
No, I don't see them either. He's going to send in the SWAT team, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Where's the SWAT team?
It's probably... Yeah.
There's no SWAT team coming. Send in the canines. Send in the helicopter. There's no canines. There's no helicopter. There's no probable cause. It's a game of bluff.
Yeah.
Open the door and come on out. He admits that he doesn't know what you look like, but he needs to see you. Then he says, oh, I have an ID. Well, first he didn't... First...
He said you want to come out, you need to talk with your
Okay,
girlfriend.
don't talk, because I don't want that on YouTube. Don't you talk, okay? It's going on YouTube, so don't talk.
Yeah.
First he said, and I haven't, and I'll check it later, that he doesn't know what you look like,
Yeah.
but he needs to see you. Then he's afraid to come in the light for fear that I have a gun. Though he has a gun, which I warned him needs to remain holstered.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I got two hands here, one with a light and one with a camera.
You're gonna run out of battery eventually.
Yeah, eventually. You have another battery you can slip in here?
No, I don't.
You got another camera that takes film?
I'm doing a film of mine simultaneously.
Oh, okay.
I should probably stop that so we have space.
Yeah, do that. Stop it. We only need one.
They're still here.
Yeah, they're still talking. Where's the SWAT team? I'm losing patience. Where's the SWAT team? He wants me to say something threatening. I've said nothing threatening. I've called him names, which is my privilege to call anybody names at 1 o'clock in the morning trespassing on my property. You know, you can throw etiquette out the window at 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
There's no more...
Christmas Day.
Yeah. Well, no, is it Christmas Day? It's day after Christmas. Okay. There's the time, Eastern time, 19 minutes before 2 in the morning, December 26, 2014. We have people allegedly from the Volusia County Sheriff's Department at my home at 1829 Nelson Avenue, unincorporated Volusia County, with a mailing address of Ormond Beach. They want us to come out. They have no probable cause. They have no search warrant. They told me the SWAT team's on its way. That was an hour and a half ago. Apparently, I've been impolite to them, and one must remain polite at the wee hours of the morning when people are banging and slamming on your door. Well, there's not much you can do. Isn't this fun?
No.
So they're doing a wellness check. We've produced the subject of their wellness check. They need to see him. First they admit they don't know what he looks like. They need him to come out anyway. Because for all they know, this could be an elaborate plot that I hatched hide somebody who's being checked on. Give you a lot more credit than I deserve. Spoke with the schlubs at 911 several times. They advised me to go outside to get the beating that I deserve. I do deserve tased and beat because I called people at 1 o'clock in the morning. I called them names. I called them jackass. I called them pussy. They're banging on my door and windows, and I use foul language. This is my house. I paid it off in 1996. Obviously, I make the property taxes, otherwise they would be sending in the bulldozers to knock the house down around me. So, at least in theory, I own this house. Not that I can do with it as I please, but I do own this house in theory. And I've been very good at paying the property taxes. Never paid a late fee. I guess that doesn't put any feathers in my cap. There's man, I should see what I can see. I can't see much out here. Waiting for the SWAT team. Waiting for the old SWAT team.
Probably in Atlanta.
Pardon?
It's probably in Atlanta.
Well, I'm going to turn it off for now. I'll turn it on again in a little while.
Yeah, we don't want to.